Wax, tiny short dreams. Jaguar suspension.
Right, been made a start today. Got the brake calipers off. Got the disc off. Disconnected the shock, the air spring, tie rod, the stabilizer, or the anti-roll bar link. It's a great picture, isn't it? With the light shining in my eyes. These lights, basically, they might as well just call them blind yourself with this light, because they never point at what you want to look at. Always seem to be pointing straight in your eyes. Anyway, this is probably due to my amateur skills. This was tight. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, obviously there was a bit of grime on the thread, and it's tightened and tightened and tightened until basically the socket that I had on the end of the pin started to slip, and that was then basically game over. Can't get anything on it, so I started to drill through it, and it doesn't take very long, to be honest. Probably 10 minutes, just drilling, sharpening the drill, drilling, sharpening the drill. So should be through in the next couple of minutes, hopefully. And then all I've got to do is undo a couple more nuts and bolts, and then that will be off, and it'll be time to have a look at it. Right, I've got that off the tie rod, drilled it through, and it eventually loosened it off enough so I could just unscrew it. Mostly just brute force and ignorance on that one, but it was well due replacement. Let's just show you what it was, what the state of it was in. Basically, the rubber boot is completely knackered on that end. The actual joint itself doesn't feel too worn, but it's not going to last very long like that, is it? And then these drop links the same. You know, they're not totally knackered or anything, but there's not a lot of rubber left on those, so the grease is going to disappear before too long. So then I've got around to the actual lower wishbone bolts themselves. Not too difficult. And then I've got to this last one, which undid, okay. But then, what lunatic decided to put that side of there, where there's just, put the light under there so you can see. There is no way. Let's see if I can actually see what I'm filming. There's no way that is going to come out of there. So whether or not at some point, well, I suppose they assemble the whole thing and then stick the subframe on the bottom of the car, don't they? So I'm pretty sure that originally that would possibly have been the bolt going in that way. Must be, otherwise, I mean, either that was the original, you know, bolt and it has never been removed. It can't have been unless somebody's dropped the subframe off. So I'm going to have to chop through that and get a new bolt and fit it the other way around and refit it, which isn't a major problem really, but well, it's more of a problem than no problem, isn't it? So apart from that, subframe itself is not, you know, not ideal, is it? But it has a bit of surface rust. There we go. Off, as they say. Right. Off, as they say. The famous saying goes. Off. Right. This is the one that I'm replacing on that one. That one's not required. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no load on those ones, not very much anyway. They're just a pivot. What's the chances the battery's alive in this? Slim to none. $46. I think they are the same both sides actually. Well, let's get it in your coffee. Let's start with this one. 60 quid. Universal bearing and bush press sleeve kit. Trousers up. Right, I'm gonna go now because I've had enough. I've been here all day. Got a little bit of a slow start. I'll come back tomorrow, I think. Either that or Monday, and do another go. I'll put these back in. I need to bring some brushes actually because I haven't got any hand brushes. So I'll bring some. In fact, I could bring the parts cleaner up here. That's something I've been meaning to do. Get some nice clean paraffin. Stick it in there. Need to order some new brackets as well. Go on Facebook's making stainless steel brackets for the level sensors, which I think is not a bad idea because the ones that are on there don't look too clever. It's a shame they didn't make the subframes out of stainless steel, isn't it really? But I suppose it's a lot more expensive and difficult to make. There we go. There we go. Right, I'm going to go now. So stay tuned for another exciting episode of Mike's Tiny Shed of Dreams. Fix that now, big ass Jaguar.